We're going to grade each Houston Texans pick from this draft, and then at the end of this video, they'll get an overall grade. Stay tuned to see what it is. Reminder, we have a full draft recap video coming on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts this week. Go subscribe. Links in our bio, and we have a merch discount going right now. Check that out as well. Link in bio. The Texans wasted no time in this draft setting the tone, taking their franchise quarterback. I don't know if I'm a firm believer yet in C.J. Stroud. They seem to believe in him. They took him second overall. I think that he has a chance. I do have him the second best quarterback in this draft. I'm giving this pick a B-. And with rumors that they were going to take Will Anderson second overall, they said screw it. D'Amico Ryan's said screw it. I'm going to just go get both of them. I love the aggression. D'Amico Ryan's making his name known early before he's even coached a game in Houston. They go get Will Anderson, who I think was the best player in this year's draft overall. I give this an A+. And yes, they did have to give up a lot to get it, but we'll see how it pans out. I think it might be worth it. If you're going to draft a franchise quarterback, you're going to need to protect him. They went and got Juice Scruggs. His name alone gets him a higher grade. But no, he's a good player for Penn State. I think he's going to come in and help protect C.J. Stroud. I give this pick a B+. Stroud's going to need someone to throw the ball to, right? Who better than the guy out of Houston, staying in Houston, Tank Dell. You can see on his Instagram, he called his shot. He said, don't let me leave Houston. Don't let me leave the city. And the Texans, they didn't let him leave. I love this pick. You got to replace Brandon Cooks. He's very similar to Brandon Cooks. His draft comp for me is like Kadarius Toney. He's one of the speedsters in this draft, one of the better receivers in this draft for sure. I like this pick a lot. Give it an A-. Dylan Horton is another good pick for them out of TCU, another Texas guy staying in Texas. He's a really good player. He's just kind of raw, right? He hasn't been playing the defensive end position a lot. He's kind of moved around. And he kind of finally found his position at defensive end. And so I think that with some development, he could be a really good NFL player. Because of that risk, though, I'm going to give this a C. You got Will Anderson out of Bama. Might as well go get Henry Teodo out of Bama. Get both the linebackers. Really like him. He's a D'Amico Ryan's guy for sure. A good fit for their team. I like this pick. And when they got him is also a steal. I'm going to give this an A-. I really like that they went and got Jarrett Patterson out of Notre Dame. Continue to strengthen the offensive line. I give this grade a B. I think he's going to be a really good guy for them. Got your speedster receiver and Tank Dell. You got to go get a bigger target. Xavier Hutchinson is that guy out of Iowa State. He's going to give you kind of a wider frame receiver that can go up and get the jump balls. I give this draft grade a C+. And with their final pick, they went and got Brandon Hill, who's developed by Archie Collins, who I actually played for in college. He's a very good defensive backs coach. He puts out strong defensive backs all over the NFL. He's going to be a good fit for them. I give this a B. And overall, I think the Texans were one of the big winners of this year's draft. Obviously, that aggressive move in the first round was huge for them, but I think they picked really well after that. I give them overall, I'm going to give the Houston Texans a B+ grade.